No? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back at Denver, Colorado at the Bitcoin Renaissance event. And we just ran into one of the bigger projects in the Bitcoin ecosystem. You probably heard of them already, called Bit Smiley. OKEX Ventures is invested, and we are here with the co-founder, Cara. How are you doing, Cara? Thank you so much for your time. And I love the shades, by the way. Where's mine? I need one. Give me that.
It's very nice to meet you.
Give me that, likewise. Okay, so
Yeah.
Bit Smiley, what are you guys doing exactly? I believe there's talks about stablecoin going on, and I think that's really needed in the Bitcoin ecosystem, but please tell us a little bit more about Bit Smiley and the stablecoin that you guys are creating.
Yeah, so actually we are the first BTC native stablecoin in BRC20 ecosystem. So it's like we encourage users to stake the BTC on BTC layer 1, and it's like mint the stablecoin, which is Bit USD. So later on, it's like we're gonna launch our inscription protocol, which is called BitRC20. That protocol has a unique function, has like a minting and burning. So like if you use the stablecoins, like you definitely need the burning function.
Right.
So based on that, we are the first inscription protocol has the burning function. So later on, based on that protocol, we're gonna build our ecosystem. So it's like you guys can like wait for a little bit. You know, like our testnet is will come.
Yeah.
So it's coming.
Right.
And later on is like the pre-mainnet.
Right.
And it's like afterwards, like we're gonna launch the BitRC20, and then later on is like our mainnet on BTC layer 1.
So are you saying you're going to launch a BRC20 token? Is that what you mean by that?
That's a protocol. That's
Okay.
a protocol, BitRC20.
Yeah. But you're saying you're launching your own token on the BRC20 standard?
That's a Bit USD. It's like a stable coin.
Oh, okay, I see. So it's
Yeah.
actually on that standard. That's amazing. I like to see how you guys are using the layer 1, protocols, and then can proliferate throughout the entire ecosystem. Now, what is the actual way people could obtain your token? Is there any ways? I know you did this wonderful NFT. People participated in that. There's a test net. Is there an airdrop? People love airdrops. I'm not too sure if that's what you are doing, but we would love to know.
So first of all, we did really successful launchments for our NFT, which is BitDisc Black. So now it's like, that's a free mint, it's like a fair launch. So now it's like the price is around 0.03 BTC.
Right.
All organic traffic.
Yeah.
Users hold our NFT. You guys will be surprised, like later on, it's like how many and how much like rewards you will get like for NFT holders. And also later on, we are already collaborating with Merlin, and it's like
We love Merlin over here.
and we are collaborating with B Square.
Yeah.
It's like we are collaborating with Bob.
Yeah.
And it's like
Build on Bitcoin. Yeah, Bob.
Yes, and it's like a Bridge. We are collaborating with Polyhydra.
Oh my God, big project.
Yeah, so it's like you guys can, it's like follow our Twitter,
Yeah.
and to see like in March how many announcements we will do, how many marketing like campaigns, and it's like product launchments we will do. That's gonna be intensive, aggressive, like a marketing operation later.
Yeah, that is very exciting. So we actually interviewed B Squared Network. We interviewed Jeff from Merlin Chain, and we would have loved to also have yourself, but we're doing it now, so better late than never. We are having this show on the program where we're inviting these founders and co-founders alike. Would you be happy to come on board when we do it? Yeah, we'll have a panel. Yes, absolutely. Guys, do pay close attention to Bit Smiley. They're doing great work. They're partnering with the right people, and I just can't wait to see more news that comes out from your camp. So thank you so much for this. Anything else you would want to tell the people? Go ahead.
Just follow our Twitter, and it's like you guys will see like so many like launchments, like announcements, like and campaigns, and it's like you guys will be surprised like how many like how's like the rewards like Bit Smiley can provide you guys.
Yeah. So one more question, the stablecoin. What do you think is the best use case for somebody in this ecosystem to use it? Is it similar to like a USDT, right? Like a hedge? You know what I mean? Like for traders, or we're hearing this talk now that third world countries want to use layer 2s as well. But Bitcoin's volatile for legal tender, right? So maybe like the people in El Salvador that's adopting it. Could they use this peg now or the stablecoin to actually facilitate their remittance?
Yes. So for BTC native stablecoin, there is a unique mission. That is release the BTC liquidity. So we not only play around in BRC20 ecosystem.
Yeah.
Definitely, we're gonna collaborate with those like layer twos. But later on, for our next narrative is like we are the one we're gonna release the BTC liquidity to other ecosystems. We can collaborate with swaps, lending protocols in other ecosystems. That's why it's like I just had a talk with Sandy to talk about further collaboration with Polygon.
Polygon, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
First narrative, we release the BTC liquidity from BTC layer 1 to BTC layer 2. And the next narrative is we release the BTC liquidity from BTC ecosystem to other ecosystems.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's our mission, enabling BTC DeFi.
Right, guys, keep your eyes on Bit Smiley. Trust me, you're going to hear a lot more of them in the coming weeks, months, and even years. They're going to be a force to be reckoned with, and we can't wait to have you on the program. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes,
thank you very much.
Yes. More questions? Oh, we got live questions. Are you willing to take some live? We are live on YouTube. Are you willing to take one live question?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
It's okay. She's busy. She has to go, man.
Thank you.
It's all good.
Admiring your glasses, you need to come here.
They want the merch. They want some of the glasses.
Yes.
All good.
Kind of find me. We provide several swag guys for you.
Gotcha. Thank you so much, right?
Thank you.
Appreciate that. Okay, let's move around. Let's go around. Let's see what else we got here.
We got make HD glasses.
They got the NFT. They're holding the NFTs.
Those glasses are good.
Okay, I know we're live. That's fine. Yeah. Let's go. Okay, guys. So that was just off the top there. Wasn't expected to do a live stream interview there. Just wanted to give you guys a browse of what's going on here. Maybe could we show them, how that looks over there, right? The stage and all.
I'll send you with the magnet.
Yeah, we got this.
And Bill,
Thank you. Okay, guys, we are live. You know how it is. So let's go around here. So over here, we just did an interview with Valar, okay? They're going to be on the Stacks ecosystem. They are pretty much going to have an automated market maker, staking, perpetual swap, 20x leverage trading, and I think eventually a layer 1 to layer 2 bridge. We did a really cool interview with them, so be on the lookout for that. Over here, there's another project. We didn't talk to them just yet. Come over, Bali. So this is Syria, a Bitcoin security scale sort of protocol. We'll probably hit them up in a bit. Let's come along over here. Any other questions, let us know. We'll hit up B2 Network and ask them about the Buzz program.
It doesn't work like that.
They're not trading their problem. But obviously, if the market's in the indication, there's also going to be some decentralized casino action. And so I think whoever gives Bitcoin holders whichever of those things they care the most about, I think that's
Classic protocol.
So we're heading to the other side. That's where B Squared Network is. That's where Bob is, right? Interlayer for everybody who actually did the crowd loan for Polkadot. What's it? Alexi. Alexi's the same guy behind Bob. So let's go check him out.
And it's like, yeah, we can all sort of like drive miners and make it look like Bitcoin is making that much, but better would be to have that much demand for Bitcoin that we never have to worry about other chains' network revenue.
I like I've been this for 12 years.
Well, here we are. You guys should know B Squared Network fully well. And then we got like the largest pool over there. At least I do. Over 20 BTC tied up. Thank you guys. Just a quick one. We are live. We are live. B Squared Network. The community knows you guys well. Right? This is Arwin from the B Squared Network, guys. We did the interview. They want to know one question if you have the answer. Buzz 3 program. Any dates on when that may start? The actual mining for the token? Probably not the right person. But any alpha at all?
Yeah, but the best campaign is continuing now, and so far it's still for the phase that people can deposit their assets and earn the parts. And the next phase is that assembling your mining machine and mining our native tokens.
Right.
And we also have another big news to announce that we will distribute actually more tokens through our eco partners to users. Yeah, so that will be our next activity. So stay tuned, stay tuned. Yeah, there will be more tokens.
Yeah. One thing I would say, I like our B Squared network. You guys are partnering with the right people, right? You're doing a lot of activity on Twitter, right? So any future partnerships that people may be looking forward to and how that works? I think Bit Smiley, we just did an interview with her. How does that partnership work with B Squared?
Bit Smiley will be a DApp deployed on our mainnet, and people can deposit Bitcoin and learn yields or lending stable coins. So we have a lot of best partners like Bit Smiley, and so far we got more than 30 partners on board, and we will have more. And you can see we have strategic partners with Polyhydra, and maybe we also will collaborate with Babylon to further ensure the security.
Nice.
Yeah, so there will be more. Yeah.
One thing I would just say to finalize this, my community, they love B Squared so much, they filled up the max to 20 Bitcoin in the actual mining buzz program. So we're all for B Squared, and we're looking forward to the future developments and success.
Thank you so much.
My
we
pleasure.
cannot make it without the contribution from the community. So thank you so much.
Appreciate that. I'll leave you to go to work now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. You guys just heard it from B Squared Network. We have filled up the max 20 BTC. Let's see who else we could go and harass now. Sorry, guys. Sorry. We got alcohol here? We got alcohol here? Or what's going on? Oh, water. It's water. I thought it was straight vodka. My guy, yeah, there we go. Oh, the after party maybe. Come on, come on, come on. We are live. We are live.
Are we live?
We are live. Go, go, go.
And as a result, it's going to attract a lot of users because people are competing, and as a result, developing cool things for them. And finally, and this is the most.
So right now, this is the panel 2. I'm not too sure the individuals who are talking, but panel 1, we did have David from Babylon. That is the CEO founder. We also had Polygon. They were talking about their involvement. As you guys know, Merlin Chain is using Polygon's pretty much their code to involve it with EVM compatibility. Yeah. We also had, I think, Alexi talked as well. So, speaking of Alexi, he's at Bob right here. So guys, this is a very interesting project, right? So it's allowing you to stake your Bitcoin and you're getting yield. So right now, Bitcoin is going up in value. People just want to chop it off, right? And make their profits. It's almost like people like these Mongols, what do you call them? These real estate freaking whales. They don't really buy their real estate to sell it. What they want to do is rent it out. So now, with Bitcoin, you can get the staking capabilities happening, right? So Babylon's doing that, and I think they have a bigger ecosystem with Cosmos. So your yield to get like all these other dApps and transaction fees, and a liquid staking over here, it works a little bit differently, but yeah, Lorenzo's doing some really fine work. So be on the lookout for them. We all about that allo. So we'll see what we can do there. So top tier prospect, Lorenzo for sure. Babylon for sure. Let's see what else we got down here. Marathon, I think they do mining. What's that? Yeah, there's nobody there to really speak to right now. It's okay. It's okay. They're taking in the atmosphere. Just come. Just come. It's fine.
I'm at the Black.
I'm gonna see if I can get a word with Marathon for you guys.
Sorry.
Forget that. Let's go. This way. Come. It's pretty busy over here on this booth. Let's go for a walk. Any live questions? Let me know. It's okay, stop it. Let me see. What are you guys saying here? Lorenzo, you just like the name. Okay, let's see what can happen, man. I don't know. We're gonna go to another booth. Yo, let's go polyhedra. Hi there.
This is Bernie.
We are live.
Yes.
Yes.
Bit Smiley. She introduced me to him.
Nice.
He's a venture fund, and he has.
We are live.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are live. Yes.
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. He has worked previously with OKX Ventures.
I was with OKX Ventures for 3 years. Now I'm running a new venture called Landgraves, and it's called Capital Watch.
Layer 3s.
No, like Capital Watch. That's the name. Yeah. So
Gotcha,
we're focusing on like Bitcoin, of course, AI, crypto, risk staking, DeFi, and also some like pure AI stuff based in Silicon Valley. And
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. So sorry. You said was it Bit Smiley? Sorry.
She introduced me.
Yeah, introduce. Okay, cool. Tell the viewers a little bit more exactly what you guys do for in simpler terms, so they can understand.
Right, so like we're super hands-on in terms of collaborating with projects. Like we're providing the whole kind of services, auditing, security, promotion, marketing, sales, PR, you name it. And we're hosting like this kind of events as well. We're gonna do one in May, and SF, Web3 and AI Summit. We got sponsorships from Circle, Waymo, and we got lined up speakers from Electric Capital, Pantera, Coinbase, OKX, and stay tuned for that.
So tell us, what's the next 100x project then?
Well, that's a tricky question. It's hard to share.
I know.
Project at this moment.
Chill away, man.
Okay, so looking for.
Oh, there we go. Wow.
What our venture name is? What our venture fund name is?
Okay.
Trendsetter Ventures.
Yeah, we're Trendsetter Ventures. Yeah.
What is it? Trendex.
Yeah.
Oh.
Association is Trendex, and we are Trendsetters.
Yeah.
So good merger. Trendsetter and Trendex.
It's funny because people ask me, right? They say, hey, so what do you do? When they ask me, and I say, you know what, I'm many things. I could tell you I'm an angel investor. I could tell you I'm an educator on YouTube. I could tell you we built the first subscription tool to use BRC20 tokens as a form of payment. But since we're at a Bitcoin conference event and I'm a humble guy, I believe I am the #1 degen here. You know why?
Yeah.
Because about 11 and a half months ago, I made the first YouTube video showing people how to inscribe something called BRC20 tokens. It was very uncool at the time.
Epic.
I lost a bunch of subscribers, but when they unknowingly hit 500, 800x, they came running back.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So,
That's the beauty.
Yeah, so I aped into that.
Yeah.
And the documentation is there. So it's a beautiful thing. We've been here from the beginning. We knew Bitcoin L2s was going to proliferate this year. We saw this when the mempool started to go crazy. And then when you went to inscribe, you're getting front run. Then you're losing $800-900.
Yeah.
So what was the solution? I thought Lightning Network was going to do something.
For sure.
I know Domo is interested in that, right?
Wow.
He's very much interested in that. I don't know what's going to become of it. He's working with Layer 0 now. But it's just like blossoming now. Merlin Chain is setting the standard.
Yeah.
We did an interview with Jeff. We did one with the B Square Network.
You got like 2 billion TVL, was that like?
Yeah, man, something crazy.
Yeah.
So he's setting the, putting the bar up high for people.
Wow.
But I think that's gonna kind of carry on into other L2s as well. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, thank you so much for your time.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Good to
we'll
be
go
here.
around. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
What are some of the
Guys, it's too much alpha here, bro. I can't keep up with it. Okay, let's see if we can get Polyhedra, one of the biggest projects. Binance Labs, OKX Ventures, Fibonacci Capital, KuCoin, all of these guys are invested. Just a quick interview if you don't mind, or a couple questions, is that okay?
I'm sorry, I'm not from Polyhedra.
Oh, you're not? Okay. You're not from Polyhedra. Okay.
Just help my friend.
That's fine. No problem.
He will come back soon.
Okay, we'll make a round. So Polyhedra, the actual person is not here. He's just he works for the actual event, I think. Let's go.
But I'm gonna go anyway.
That's what I want to say. I want to see the miners fighting.
We'll go back to Q&A. Any other questions in the live chat? No? Well, let me see. Oh, it's okay. Let me see. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming at you direct from Denver. For the people who couldn't make it, I might be bringing home a hog and throwing it on the ground. We're going to be barbing that bad boy up, if you know what I'm saying. Trying to get some allocation here. So, you know, I got something to share with you guys later on. It's really busy at the moment. You know, these boots are pretty piled up, but let's see. Let me go back to Bob to see if I can get a hold of them.
We'll catch up. Lightning is showing us a path, showing us that this stuff is possible. And I'm a lot more bullish than I think a lot of space is right now. But right now, today, it's not helping.
Hey Alexi, you got a quick word? We are live on YouTube. One question.
Just give me 2 seconds.
Yeah? No problem. No problem. Go ahead. So that is the same guy behind Interlayer. He's a hot commodity here. Everybody's talking to him, but he said give him about a couple seconds. We'll get a word with him.
I think that Bitcoin has succeeded in the same way that my father succeeded as a father. It's a great example of what we have to do. I think that to a great extent, for the most part, the hardest technology which has some niches. But as a movement within Bitcoin, I think it is considered very hard. For the last 5 years, it's sucked out all of the energy, all of the developer mind share, and it's produced in return these huge amounts of hype and very little actual use cases.
Sure.
Highly efficient, binary transactions, many use cases, and complex routing systems. Not to mention all of the others that these are really important that we learn to primary is we should never ever put all of Bitcoin's eggs in one basket. That was a huge mistake, and we never let that happen again.
I would say.
Give him a couple minutes, guys. We'll get him here. Enjoy the view. Enjoy the sights and sounds.
You would have been private or is that just showing? Yeah, but then when we show you the full posts, you just link it there and subsequent like discussion posts like I guess that would be more yeah, I mean, this rest is this right. Honestly, yeah, it's like we were focusing on like building out like kind of system like into ways. So if you go off like system interlays into ways. Trying to get more Babylon is so different from it's like Babylon is just staking, and it's like basically interesting for Interlay itself, but then we have the project of the image. And Interlay is like the main version of it, so like there's no sense for us to fall off.
We got about 1 more minute, guys.
Sorry, I kept you waiting.
That's okay. Yeah, thank you. So, guys, we are here with Alexi. First, I want to say this. He's behind Bob, not to be mistaken with Bob the Wallet.
Yeah.
Or SpongeBob, right?
Yeah,
It says build on Bitcoin.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
so my audience, they're actually very familiar with Interlay, but we're here to talk about Bob.
Yeah.
We're very appreciative for that. The crowd went well. People, they know you from there. Tell us what exactly is build on Bitcoin. I know it's a layer 2, but what makes it a little bit different to what's out there, or why you decide to come here?
I mean, I guess very short and based on like the talk I gave recently, it's a hybrid, right? I mean, Intel has been a hybrid. Bob is a hybrid. Like we've always believed in the vision that you can do more things with Bitcoin, not just be isolated like some other side chains and like just cut yourself off from everything and focus only on like the Bitcoin side.
Yeah.
You need more things, you need more assets. So Bob is just like a generalization of the vision. Like Bob supports EVM, but it can support other virtual machines as well. And we've really focused on building the technology around it. And we've always been a Bitcoin company and a Bitcoin project, and with Bob, we bring in Bitcoin security as well. So it's not only inheriting security from Ethereum or Polkadot, it brings in Bitcoin security, and I think that's like the package.
How does that security work exactly?
It's merge mining. So miners validate the rollup, and then they basically sign off on, okay, that's actually correct by merge mining. So they mine on Bitcoin, and at the same time, they mine on the rollups by including commitments to the rollup. So think of it this way: they're constantly mining, and they basically look at the data, and then they pull in like a Merkle tree root, for example. They just take all the blocks, hash them, and put some data into the block. But then we know that if you want to fork that block out, you'll also have to produce a proof of work. So that allows us to get Bitcoin proof of work security into these rollups, and that's a big thing because if you think of optimistic rollups and so on, like sure, Polkadot has homogeneous security. No, not many people have that, and it has its own challenges. And on the rollup side, you have optimistic rollups. Yeah. And on Bitcoin, we can only do optimistic rollups, and not even today. No, that's BitVM. Fine. So BitVM is a way to prop up some Bitcoin, and basically, you can only do optimistic though, right? You can't do ZK rollups on Bitcoin today. We'll have a few discussions there.
Yes.
So yeah, that's like the gist of it. Like miners, bring them in, allow them to reuse a proof of work to secure more rollups and more chains.
That's very well detailed there. I'm sure people understood that. Yeah. Now, are you guys planning to do a token or airdrop?
I will not. Yeah, we don't comment on these things. We're focused right now, just focusing on like building.
Because I know what the theme is. A lot of these L2s are doing these airdrops, and people are interested in that to participate in testnet.
Yeah.
Do you have a testnet going on? Or?
We have a public test that you can try out. It's been around for a while, and our focus right now is really we're hosting events at Denver. We're trying to orange
education.
Everyone, and we're doing hacker houses and just getting the builder started.
I love it.
And everything.
I love it. You seem like a serious guy like that. Yeah. So, why do you think? This is for the viewers. Why do you think L2s are actually needed, right? Because people say they argue that how it's impossible to do L2 on Bitcoin.
It is a tricky one, and I mean, sure, we can go really into like the discussion of what's really an L2,
right?
And if you're very, very honest, Lightning is the only real L2 because it really has the same.
It uses it in layer 1 Bitcoin.
Exactly. Well, it's the same transactions. Like every Lightning transaction is a Bitcoin transaction, but by now the definitions, like terminology, is like so broad. I think the way I see layer 2s is okay if you're inheriting some Bitcoin security and you allow people to use Bitcoin on your L2 to pay for fees, and I don't have to figure out like which assets I need to use. And there's different ways to do that. You can use it as a main asset. You can use a kind of abstraction to just hide that from the user.
Yeah.
As long as for me as a user, I know that okay, I can rely on Bitcoin, and I don't need to think about 5 different assets. Then it's an L2 on Bitcoin.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Alexi. One last question. So we are doing a Bitcoin L2 show in my program. B Squared Network is coming on board. Lorenzo is coming on board. Would you like to join the panel?
I'm sure we'll figure something. Yeah, sure. I know we'll figure something out.
Thank you, Alexi.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, man. Good work. There you have it, guys. So we just did an interview with Alexi from Bob. As you can tell, he's a serious guy. He's about education. He's about building. So yeah, what can I say? This is the event. Anything you guys want to know, let me know. Paulie, what they're asking for. Huh? Oh, Portal. Yeah. Come on, let's go see Portal. Come. Good question.
And RWA should be something that are on Bitcoin. I mean, let's just think about what the Bitcoin network really is. We're talking about the most resilient network. We're talking about the most globally appealing network, and we're talking about a network with regulatory clarity. So if you have a real-world asset, if you have millions of dollars in real-world assets, and you are trying to bring them on chain, where are you going to do it? You're going to probably want to do it on a chain that is related to or is Bitcoin. Institutions in particular are looking for things, they're tokenizing things like real estate, they're tokenizing things like bonds. But in particular, what they're looking for is that
we just saw somebody.
And it's very hard to make a pitch to some decision maker that owns a lot of assets without first explaining that the technology stack you're building on.
There's Alex Lab.
Secure. But of course, Bitcoin is not ready to handle that institutional demand. In particular, you have this trilemma and the scalability on Bitcoin.
Hi. When you're done, can I get a couple words out of you if you don't mind when you're finished?
No. However, that's sacrificing.
No. Are you guys finished or sorry? Yeah. Go ahead. So, Alex Lab, right? Yes, I'm a very early supporter. Francis doing? Yeah. Yeah, you gotta give me a hug. Give me a hug. There we go.
He's like our best supporter.
Yeah.
He, like, nobody knew about us. He was already on Twitter, in space, and talking about
Thank
BRC
you.
20.
Yes, the B20 decks.
The B20
There we go.
That's him. And as you see, then we really went to the next level.
You guys went to the next level, you know.
So much,
The thing is, sponsors like you guys just need a little bit of eyes on you until you really explode. So thank you so much for saying that. And I know you're always excited for the Nakamoto blocks. You see it like you get right? You get the goosebumps, right? Me too. There we go, right? So just one question. I won't bombard you. One guy, Sam. Thanks so much. You're such a sweetheart, by the way. So the Nakamoto blocks, right? Maybe this is a better question for Manib. When is this supposed to happen? Do you know? And how would that affect Alex Lab?
Okay, so the original stacks is almost like a parallel block, a parallel chain to Bitcoin. So it's 10 minutes parallel. So one block of stacks 10 minutes because one block of Bitcoin is 10 minutes.
Right.
But if you are a DeFi user, think about you have to wait for like 10 minutes to 30 minutes to settle your transaction. You wait till your hair is gray, right? I mean,
what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? Yeah.
So it's Nakamoto is that they changed the whole design. It's at 5 seconds per block.
Right.
But still, it's a smart contract layer. And very importantly, I was just talking to them, is that most people don't understand with that is that when Bitcoin forks, stacks will fork. So even with this 5 seconds, so anything happen in the reorg on the Bitcoin side, stacks will reorg as well. So for DeFi user, think about you bridge Bitcoin to stacks, right? So that's that. You don't need to wait for the finality at 10 blocks.
Yes.
So that's really important that most people don't understand. There's so many L2 that EVM side.
Right. Yeah.
But they have to wait 10 blocks in,
That's
10
it.
blocks out.
That's
Whereas
it.
stacks you don't. Because STAC is a true L2 that's really inherit the Bitcoin's, the security is about the reorg. So that's why I'm so excited.
Yeah, we can see the excitement. One quick one. What is SBTC?
SBTC, basically think about it as a bridge. It's a good bridging Bitcoin to a smart contract layer in the, I would say, one of the most decentralized or non-federated and secure way. And that's what Bitcoin holder wants, right? What does Bitcoin holder want? You want security because you don't want to move your Bitcoin from your core wallet. You want to have use cases. You want some asset. You want to desire. You want stablecoin. You want yield product, and also you basically want the fastness. Right, you want this DeFi experience, you get it from EVM. So I think that's what Stack is going to achieve.
Thank you so much. Like, I try to interpret this information, and maybe I'm somewhat accurate, but hearing it from a professional like yourself goes a long way. So thank you so much.
We should get on the space very soon.
We should do a space. Would you guys like that? A space with Alex Lab? I'm sure they would. Thank you so much. I'm giving you a hug again. You guys are doing great work. Tell Rachel I said hi. Rachel, okay? Thank you. Okay. Yes. There you have it, guys. We had one of the OGs in the Bitcoin L2 space, Alex Lab. You know, we do it around here. You heard it from her herself. We were there when nobody knew Alex Lab. She recognized our face. That was spur of the moment. So don't take my word for it. We don't trust, we verify. Hey, JK Sats, I know you're going to love that one. That's a community member. Let's see what else we got for you guys.
What is going to be the incentive to build on this chain if the native asset is Bitcoin? What about utility? What about transacting? What about the use case, the clear value proposition I mentioned earlier? We don't believe there needs to be a native token that is new and we have to teach people how to use. We can use Bitcoin right off the bat. And the most important part, every single side chain that you're creating is going to be backed by proof of stake.
As you can see, Portal isn't here as yet, but when we arrive, we'll probably get an interview on the camera. We'll make it into an uploaded video. So guys, I hope you enjoy the live content. I hope you enjoyed the efforts over here, and it's very interesting thus far. So stay tuned and keep it loaded to the Smart Money channel, because you know we got tomorrow's newspapers today. So until then, you're on your own. Later.
Building these side chains to be compatible with the entirety network, permissionless network.